Hello, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing good. On today's video, we're gonna be covering and reporting on the trending story of Wiseman Mncube. Now, Wiseman Mncube is the Shaka Ilembe star who tied the knot, I think it was September this year, but it was 2025. He recently got married. So he tied a knot with model and costume designer Nokubonga Ngobeni in a traditional ceremony held in Vryheid, located in KwaZulu-Natal. So I did a little bit background check on Wiseman Mncube. So for those of you guys who don't know Wiseman Mncube, he has starred in several hit series including A Hostela Season 1, Generations, Gold Digger, Ngozi, Mamelo, Ring of Lies, Sokulu and Partners, The Kingdom, Uzalo. He is known for his performance in The Wives too. So guys, he's a very well-known figure, and I also did a background check on how and when did they meet with Unokubonga Ngobeni. So guys, I don't want to just speak based on my opinions, but I did a background check. So this is what I found. So in 2017, tragedy struck when Mncube lost his first wife, with whom he shared a daughter named Lwandle, to a shooting incident. The star who portrayed Zwide in the beloved Mzansi Magic historical drama series revealed on podcast and Chill with Meg G and Sol Penduga that he received the heartbreaking news of his wife's passing while on set. Despite the challenges he faced, Mncube raised his daughter and eventually found love again with Ngobeni. In 2020, the couple welcomed their first son and has been expanding their family ever since. You get that, guys? 2020. He then met Nokubonga, and in 2020 they welcomed their first son. Now, there is this woman who leaked screenshots, and it was exchanging of words between her and Wiseman Mncube. So this chick got pregnant. I'm just gonna put it on the screen so you guys can read it for yourself. She got pregnant, and it seems like Wiseman is not having it, and he just stated ukuthi even if you go to the public, nobody's gonna believe you because you are a nobody. Can you imagine that, guys? So the woman was like, really crying on her side that I want you to be part of the child's life. If you think that this is not your child, then I don't mind if you do a DNA test to prove if this child that I'm carrying is not yours. So it continued like that, and Wiseman is just not having it and is just blocking her, side blocking her like that. So she keeps on coming back. She kept on coming back and telling him that she gave birth and that she wants him to be in the child's life and support the child. And Wiseman was like, don't you know that I'm married? Don't you know that I'm married? I have a wife. Hello, I have a wife, and I'm not going to be part of that child's life. So Ugeli on her side is really scratching and crying and wants Wiseman to be part of her child's life. Now, first and foremost, guys, when I read the article, the report, it says that Unokubonga and Wiseman, they welcomed their first son in 2020. And this thing that is unfolding, it's something that is unfolding, I think it's this year. So which means in 2025. Now that tells me something. That tells me that this woman, who is now pregnant and has a child by Wiseman, allegedly, she got into this setup knowing exactly what she was getting herself into. Now guys, my honest take on this, what I think of this whole situation is that, firstly, women, I would like to say this, and it is not out of judgment, and it's not out of that I'm not supporting women. I am a woman, so I support women 100% sure. But women, we are not going to see change if we are actively encouraging each other's bad behaviors. We are not going to see change. So I'm not going to encourage something just because a woman did it, even if it's bad. I'm not going to do that. I'm not about to play that part, guys. So this woman got pregnant by Wiseman Mncube when she knew that Wiseman is in a serious relationship with his long-term partner and they are about to get married. One thing I'm certain and sure of is that men speak. A man will tell you from the get-go that, hey, this is the setup. I am not serious with you, but I also want you. And please don't take this serious. We are just playing or whatever we are doing. Because in all the text that she has leaked, there is no text that says you raped me. So this was not out of rape. It was of pure consent, and she consented to it, that it's fine, we can have this, up until she got tripped, and here she is. She did not go to the public when Wiseman was approaching her, because she thought that I am a special case and this is not going to happen to me. And women, there is this disease that we really have to reprimand on ourselves, the disease of thinking that you are a special case, that you can come and break another woman's home and get away with it. It never succeeds. It never works. You can't go and try to destroy another woman's home and think that you will get away with it. That's not how it works. It never works. Okay? So if you have that disease and it's sneaking on you, and you are getting into a relationship, if right now you're in a relationship and you know that there is another woman who is in a relationship that you found already in that relationship, just know that it's not gonna end well for you. Now, men speak. By the look of things, of how I look at this whole situation, I honestly feel like Wiseman told her that I have a serious woman that I'm with, my main woman that I'm gonna marry this year, or whatever he told her. But I think he did tell her that this is what you and I are. We are not anything serious, and I have a serious woman that I'm going to marry one day. It's not you. And this woman, I think she was like, okay, but I am pretty, I am this, I am that. Obviously he's gonna change his mind. And this blew out, it blew up in front of her face. Hence the reason why she's running to the social media and planting this man. You did not plant him when he approached you. That's when you were supposed to plant him to the social media and say, look, Wiseman is in a long-term relationship and he is approaching me. That's what you should have done. Women, if a man approaches you, I don't care if he's married or he's not married, one thing for sure, men will tell you the truth from the get-go. I once had experienced that. A man telling me, he approached me. On the first approach, he did not tell me that he has a woman. But on the second time we met, because the first time we met, he didn't say anything. But the second time where we were actually getting to know each other, he just told me the truth. I'm not gonna lie. He told me the truth that, I asked him, because I asked him, so do you have anyone on your side? And he looked at me. I tried to be polite and as friendly as I could, because I knew that if I change my attitude and I am being like, do you have someone? He's gonna lie. And that's not what I wanted. So I was polite and friendly, and I asked him, do you have another person? Do you have a person by your side? And he told me the honest truth. He said, I'm not gonna lie. I have a long-time girlfriend, but things between me and her are not good. But we are still dating, and I like you. And I just want to have a relationship with you too. And that is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie from the pits of hell. Don't listen to that. When he tells you that I have a person, what follows that? What follows after that? Scratch that. Don't record that. Take your bag and leave. After he told me all of that, I was like in my head, this is the last time you see me or speak to me. In my head, I said all of that. And after that, I was like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. And then we ended our meeting. I did not even want to hear any explanations. I blocked, deleted him on my phone because I don't want any troubles for me. I didn't think, there was that thought of thinking, oh, maybe he just, maybe they're gonna break up. There was that silly voice that was creeping on me. I reprimanded myself. I was like, no, I'm not gonna build my house on another woman's tears. I'm not about to do that. He told me the honest truth, and he was like, I'm not married, I'm not gonna lie, but I am in a long-term relationship. I did not take that and say, oh, green flag, he's not married, I can take him. No, I was like, I'm not gonna build my joy on another woman's tears. I am not about to do that. Because the same way I get him, it's the same way they're gonna take him from me. So I'm not about to do that. I want things of my own, and I'm gonna start from the stretch. I'm not gonna destroy another person's home. So Wiseman and uNokubonga, they have been together way back. They welcomed their first son in 2020, and this woman is pregnant and is having a child in 2025 or 2024. She's having a child. She's exposing this now in 2025. So I'm thinking that the child is not that old. It's still young. I think it's still young. Yeah. So the child could be like maybe 3-4 months. I don't know, because she did text him and told him that she gave birth to a child. So I'm thinking that's still a newborn. So why would you get into another person's marriage and think that you are special and you're going to get away with it? Now, women, as I said, that we are not going to see change if we are keeping on being willing participants in destroying our lives and hurting ourselves. And I saw comments on Facebook and people were like, oh, women hate each other. Why are you judging a woman and not the man? And so back and so forth. But I'm asking myself, like, as women, what is it that we have control over? It's our bodies, right? You have control over your body. You can't keep on giving your body to everyone. That's what you have control over. You don't have control on what other people think. You only have control of what you have, which is your body and your choices. So if I was this girl, I would have declined it. But I can see that she already had her own agenda, secret agenda of thinking that Wiseman is going to leave uNokubonga and come for her. And that blew up in her face. And she's running to the social media and crying. So women, let us stop encouraging each other's bad behavior and start acting different. Okay? Because if we are doing this, we're not going to see change. This has been happening over and over again. Secondly, I think there are 2 things as a woman you should secure. One, it's security, which means marriage. Number 2, it's safety, which brings assurance. Now, as a woman, there are 2 things that should be important to you. It's security and safety, which brings assurance. And you can achieve that by securing marriage first. Secondly, then you can have kids. Because in this setup with Wiseman and this other woman, Wiseman is married. And he is married to Nokubonga. The children that they're going to have, they're going to treat them different from the one that is outside of wedlock. Now, this woman did not think of all of this. Guys, there's a say that says, if 2 bulls are fighting, the grass suffers. I feel sorry for this child because this child is going to suffer. If you are the kind of person who says, I don't have a problem with dating married men and sleeping with married men, please do that for yourself. But make sure that you keep out an innocent soul out of your equation. Go and sell yourself and do whatever you want to do. A child should not be part of your equation, because what seemed to be fun has brought up another life, an innocent life that did not choose the setup, that did not choose to be brought into this world. Now the child is going to suffer, because when she told Wiseman that she's pregnant, guys, you should have seen the response of Wiseman. He was like, why are you telling me that? Like, this is the man who was looking at you and telling you that he loves you, he loves what's happening right now at this moment, in this heated moment. It's the very man who was saying, why are you telling me that? You see what's happening now? The child is going to suffer. And after 9 months of carrying the child, she is the one who followed back and told him, I gave birth to the child. Come and do the DNA testing. And Wiseman was like, I have a wife. I don't want to be part of that. You can see that it's already clear and very loud that Wiseman does not want to be part of this child's life. Guys, this is very sad. We are not thinking for our children, women. We have to think for our children. We have to choose good fathers to our children because they don't have a choice. Whoever you choose to give birth to for is the person that you choose. You have to really ask yourself and be honest to yourself. Is this the kind of father I want my child to have? In a relationship that you are in, when you are looking at the person that you are involved with right now, would you say, I would love for this man to be the father of my kids. My kids would have a good father if they have him as a father. If not, why are you in that relationship? Are you waiting for that to happen? So guys, this is really sad, and the child is going to suffer in all of this. As a woman, secure these two things: security, which is marriage, and safety, which is assurance. And I know that there will people who will say, but marriage is just a piece of a paper. Oh no, you got it all wrong. Being a wife and being a baby mama, it's two different things. Okay? So it is a paper that has a meaning, that gives you legal rights, and that will secure you and your kids. Look at this woman right now. She has no security, she has no safety, she has no assurance, because the child that she has, it belongs nowhere. And by the look of things, Wiseman is just not having it. So this child is just in the middle, is within. So if you are a kind of person who's saying that marriage is just a piece of a paper, I would like for you to really do your research and think twice about that before you say anything like that. And guys, lastly, I would just want to say this. Learn to really be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, and I honestly believe when you know better, you do better, and learn from other people's mistakes. And women, learn from this. I know it's an unfortunate situation, but please learn from this and control your body, have control over your body. Prevention is better than this. She could have prevented it, but she did not. Anyways, guys, do let me know what you think in the comment section.